I'm usually pretty quiet. Yeah, especially when I'm playing music. Actually, I should probably turn the music off. You get this dispenser down. Oh, it's already down. You like my name? I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Come to my house when I come to Seattle. I live 20 minutes away and my mom makes great spaghetti. Good to know, good to know. I'm gonna be at the convention center on Friday, so look for my tweets. I'm probably gonna tweet whenever we're at the convention. You probably won't have to have a ticket to meet us. We can go outside of the convention center. By us, I mean like Grizzly Bear, Barry, and then Scott Jaw and stuff. Miss Moth, Sleeping Bear. I'm forgetting a bunch of people. Jewlander is gonna be there too. I have 2 sentries. We lose. He's healing it, so what am I gonna do? The Wrangler. I could wrangle it. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Thanks for the bat. I'm not gonna do a vlog, no. I'm gonna be at PAX on Friday. Should add a command if anybody wants to add a command. Dane will be at PAX on Friday, the 1st of September. Or I think it's the 1st. Zenji's hard at work. What's up, Summy? It's my favorite hat. Oh, I don't know. I like the danger. That's why I have an unusual one. Am I gonna be a guest on Tip of the Hats or a host? I'm gonna be a guest. I wouldn't consider what they have planned for me as being a host, I'm assuming. I specifically asked them not to make me a host, because I'm not, you know, I'm shy, I don't know. I can't talk for that amount of time as much as Getawell or Sean Butt or Lange can. The old Lange. What do I think about the idea of Gunslinger being able to build too many sentries? I don't like that idea. Next question. Well, I know that people are like, oh, he's personable on the internet and stuff. It's easy to be personable on the internet. You're by yourself. I'm just saying, I told them I was like, I don't do live stuff very often. I mean, I'm live now, but I'm only doing it like you guys right now. But you know, I don't want you guys to plan for me to be a host and then I discover all of a sudden that I actually am not a very good host. A fight's going down. This one always runs out of ammo. This spot. Oh, did somebody try and raid me? It says hammer broke. Understandable. Have a nice day. You know, I wish I understood the reference, but I don't. Sorry. But whoever raided me, I appreciate it. I don't get. I don't think I get alerts on hosts. But I do get alerts for resubs. Hey, thanks DJ Sylveon for the resub. 17 months in a row. It's pretty good. All it says is DJ Sylveon was hosting. Did you raid me, DJ Sylveon? Is that what happened? Since when am I not using Raise HUD? Ever since the beginning of this year. How hyped am I for Artifact? You know, I don't play Dota. I'm not interested in the Dota universe, so I don't know why I would play Artifact. However, I did play Hearthstone for a pretty long amount of time. I still watch people play the game, so. And I don't even play World of Warcraft, so who knows? Maybe I'll like it. But the thing is, I'm kind of over digital card games for the most part. Hearthstone kind of burned me out on it because at the end of the day, you realize pretty much everything you have to buy. And at the end of the day, it's all luck. It's all just fucking luck, you know. I stole your pack. You cannot dead ringer away again. Uh-oh. It's another one. He's so fast and quick. Now we've got the NG team. We win. You just gotta stack NGs. Put these sentries next to each other, and then we win. That's how the game works, you know. It's not broken or anything. It's actually, if we were to take away cooperative engineering, then that would be taking the team out of Team Fortress 2, obviously. And you'd be a hypocrite if you suggested otherwise. You'd be a betrayer of the entire NG race if you suggested that we remove a broken mechanic in the game. The thing is, I don't usually notice when my stream's rated because I don't typically acknowledge copy pasta spam. And that's what I assumed it was at first. So I apologize. I appreciate anybody coming into the stream, checking out my stream. Thanks, guys. I still don't know who did it. When's the next NG Blueprints? Thing is, those videos take a long time to make and they get very, very little views. If anybody appreciates those videos, then it's not very well communicated in the view count. However, I do think that they're important to make, so I don't plan on never making them. It's just that a lot of the time I prioritize making videos that are more interesting to me and also more interesting to people that watch my videos, and I assume, I shouldn't assume, but I assume people want to see more interesting videos from me. I did watch I-61. It was a great series. I loved all of it. It was a lot of fun to be in chat, have a little bit of fun in chat, you know. I was disappointed because I wanted Ascent to do better, but they kind of got shafted. Yeah, I do suggest that you stop, Voldev, if you're asking me for advice, as far as chat interaction goes. Have you ever won a game with stacked NGs on offense? I'm sure I have. Anything can happen in pubs. Practically anything, you know. It's basically random. The fate of you winning is not up to you. It's not affected by you, unless you're like just getting a crazy kill streak or a tear or something. Thank God Banny lost. I don't know. I think Banny was definitely one of the better people on his team. It was unfortunate. I think that him and Ali were basically propping that entire team up But whenever you pit that against 7, who has pretty much like, you know, it's a roster of all-stars versus Swift, who has 2 decent players on it, above average players, I should say, and then 4 other decent players, and then Soldier main on Medic. You know, I love Raptor, he's a nice guy, but I mean, it's kind of crazy that they chose Raptor, who has just started maining Medic after playing Invite level Soldier or lower for 10 seasons. It's like, the dude doesn't even main Medic. I mean, he mains Medic, but I mean, what, he's only won 1 tournament on Medic, and now he gets to go to LAN? I don't know. It seems like a strange decision. Yeah, it definitely showed. People were definitely memeing on him. I should have saved that P for myself. Things you would never say outside of Team Fortress 2. At least I hope. Oh, I tried to save you, buddy. I tried. Just not feeling sniper right now, I guess. So ready to check player profiles like in CSGO? There is. I don't have it activated, but you can click on your scoreboard. Like whenever you hold down tab. You're going up. Things you would never say outside of Team Fortress 2. That's actually a good hashtag. I should start that on Twitter. I'm just not hitting the sniper today. I don't know. Some days I feel like I just like it clicks. Literally. It clicks. But today I'm just gonna switch. I did have an unusual flamethrower, but I believe I sold it. the pack then, if you're busy. Please flash me. Okay, I guess you're not. Should make it so you can inspect any weapon. I think they should make it so you can inspect any skinned weapon, including Australians. Maybe that would make Australians a little bit more valuable as well. So they seem to be going down in price as they keep getting discovered, you know. It'd also be nice to inspect your fucking Australian weapon. I mean, they're cool. So many sickies to clear. Time to overextend on Dust Bowl last. Keep giving me those rockets, buddy. Oh, his teammate ate it. Yeah, if they added more Australians, then that would make Man vs. Machine more popular. Easy. Like, and that's such an easy update. It's not even like you have to make more maps or anything or make a new tour, which would be nice, but that obviously is, you know, it's pretty hard. You know, it's something that they actually have to work on. There's a spy going in this direction. I don't know where he went. Cannot go this way. You must go another way. Hello. Oh shit. Why do some players choose not to wear hats? It feels really scummy to play against good players without hats, almost as if they want you to accuse them of cheating to stroke their ego. I'm not playing with any hats right now. I sometimes do, but I take them off occasionally just to kind of experience what it's like. I noticed that it's kind of even because what happens is medics on your team are less likely to pocket you. And also, enemies on the other team are less likely to focus you because they don't think you're as much of a threat. So it's kind of like even. You don't get as many heals, but you also don't take as much damage. So it's kind of nice. Hello, I'm Ubered, which means I cannot take damage. I thought he would die faster than that, but I guess he was overhealed. So I took my crosshair off him to focus on something else at the last hit there, but you know. Gee whiz. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Antarctic Spy Crab. I noticed that, you know, it's nice when you're fighting other players because they assume you can't, like, do as much as like somebody with hats can. So if you're skilled at the game, sometimes it benefits you to fight against people with no hats. However, occasionally medics will assume that you can't do anything with their Uber, and so they won't Uber you. Hats don't equal skill. It's not that you're skilled because you wear hats. It's just people make assumptions because they assume that because you have hats on, you've spent more time in the game, which it makes sense. I mean, it's a stereotype for a reason. Generally, somebody with no hats on is probably somebody who just installed the game. However, obviously that's not the case if somebody just decides to not put a hat on. Simple as that, you know? This guy just has a birthday hat on, but he's fucking carrying our team right now. And he's got, you know, he's a red level player. He's just wearing a fucking birthday hat. You get that for free. You know? You don't even need to play the game for any amount of time to get a birthday hat. Jeez. Thought he was looking at me. Yeah, if somebody's wearing unusual, I mean, it's like, at first glance, if I see somebody with a hat on, and I see somebody without a hat on, and I'm playing medic, or if I'm fighting against them, then I will be more likely to assume that the person with the hat on is better than the person without the hat on. Because generally, hats are associated with time in the game, because if you spend enough time in the game, then you'll probably eventually invest some money into a hat. It's just the way that the game is. Like, free-to-play games are always like that, where cosmetics are usually just something that you get eventually. So it's not like... It's not like I'm saying, or anybody really is saying, that hats mean that you're good at the game. Oh my god, the shrimp. He trimmed the shrimp out of me. He died. It's just, you know, it's a stereotype that people apply. So, if you want to get healed, wear a hat. If you want to have a slight, stereotype-fueled... Jeez, that guy one-shot me. How? Weird.
Mission ends in 60 seconds. The final control point is being contested.
This guy's like, what's an objective? I need to get frags. I need to kill that guy. Aimed it at the ground for some reason. Come back here. I must heal you. Never mind.
Ends in 30 seconds. Mission ends in 10 seconds.
No. I don't know if that worked or not. He did it. The Dankest Nova. He's won the game.
Control point is being captured.
Oh no. You gotta kill that Senegun. Alright, so. Yeah, it's, I guess to a certain degree, hats are more of a psychological game than anything, you know? So I guess to a point, hats do equal skill because a lot of the time, less confident players will avoid somebody with an unusual hat because they'll think that they're like really skilled since they invested in an unusual, so they'll avoid them. So that might lose them the game if they're playing too passively, you know. Oh shit, look out, there's an unusual wearing sniper. Don't peek him, you know. That might cause them to be less aggressive. And, you know, the sniper may never hit a headshot ever, but you still didn't cross that sight line because you assumed too much of him, you know. So to an extent, hats can equal skill in that way, but it all doesn't matter once you get to a certain play level. Cobalt, thank you for the medal. Appreciate it. This medic is too good. I ran out of ammo. Hold on. Oh shit. Where was that? Oh, it was in the corner. What's up, Charlie?
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Pyro update. Pyro can fly now. That would be funny if that was the only thing in the patch notes. New update to Team Fortress 2. Dash Pyro can fly now. Dash updated localization files. And that's it. It's going pretty good, Capsy.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Pretty much just waiting this entire week out until the weekend so I can go to PAX, because that's something I've been looking forward to for a while now. And it's finally coming up. And I have to wait. If I could, I'd change my flight to take me in today and then just wait. Just pal around the city until people show up. But
3, 2, 1.
there's nobody here. They're all on last, probably. Let's go check it out. Hello. I'm not going over there. I know what's over there. I can hear it. Oh, I shouldn't have destroyed that barrel. That's an advantageous barrel for red side. Or blue side, I mean. We did it. I top scored. I'm the best. I haven't played TF2 for weeks. I just joined 3 games in a row and all of them had hackers. Today is your lucky day, dude. I play TF2 probably about 3 to 4 hours every single day, and I would guess that about 10% of my games have a cheater in it. And almost all of the time, unless that cheater is partied up with other cheaters, they usually get vote kicked like right away. So I don't really know what other people are doing. Here's my theory, because the other night I partied up with my friends Inky the Blot and the Great Paul. And they're pretty cool guys and girl, but they have some pretty fucking bad maps selected. Like, just you know, the bad maps. You know what I'm talking about. Everything but 2 Fort, basically. And I noticed that we got cheaters a lot. And we got generally bad games with like very bad-mannered people. I think that it has something to do with maps. I think that if you choose a bad map, I'm better, obviously. I'm the better player. That's how that happened. That's how that went down. Now let me guess. There's going to be a sentry gun on last. Oh, what do you know? I'll take it out from afar. Oh no, he's got the Wrangler. There's another one. I think that cheaters, they tend to be attracted to generally bad maps and game modes. Now, Dane, what is a bad map? How do I avoid bad maps? Well, I will say that you see cheaters the most on Koth maps. Now, Koth is not a bad game mode, but it is a very popular game mode for newer players because it's very, it kind of goes across all games, you know? Like, King of the Hill is, it's popular game mode in a lot of games, is what I'm trying to say. Same can be said about CTF. CTF probably has a ton of hackers in it because guess what? Noobs go to those game modes because capture the flag is something you see in every single first-person shooter nowadays. So they're like, oh, I'm gonna go play CTF. Also, there's no time limit on CTF maps, so the hacker can basically just sit there all day. Doesn't have to stop hacking. Bitch Lasagna's on our team. Thank God Bitch Lasagna's here. I was worried. That's just my opinion. That's just what I've discovered as far as like. See if I can avoid this heavy using the invincibility of the bomb cart. Which, here's another lore buster. This thing is a fucking bomb. How come I can shoot it and nothing happens, but when we tip it 5 feet into a hole, it explodes? Huh? Somebody tell me that. Somebody let me know about that. This medic's like, what do I do? Because bomb takes fall damage. Alright. That makes sense. Oh shit. Come here. He was so hurt. What HUD am I using? You can type !HUD to find out. Yeah, the med was lagging out for sure. Hey, King Raja. With a new sub. But it's a resub. I know you've been subbed here before. Thanks, Raja. Sad to see you not at PAX this year, but we'll pour one out for you. Unless you're secretly going to PAX and you're just gonna like surprise us, that would be an epic. That would be epic. Appleseed 62 with the resub as well. 2 months. 2 time. Thanks, Appleseed. This spy's cleaning up. What do your NG scripts do? Well, I'll show you. As soon as I spawn. Please. Aw, alright. So I have a script that bypasses my PDA to destroy and build a sentry or dispenser at the same time when I press 4. Same with the entrance and exit. Oh, hold on. This guy whiffed. I accidentally tabbed out and he still lost. I do the same thing with my exit and the same thing with my sentry. Now, dispenser's 4, entrance is 5, exit is 6, and my sentry is middle mouse click. I also have a script for my Eureka effect where if all I have to do is press B to teleport, and then if I press B and shift at the same time, it teleports me to my teleporter exit. If I just press B by itself, then it teleports me to spawn. Purple fire. 2 months in a row. It says happy late birthday, thanks dude. Appreciate the BAP. Yep, yesterday was my birthday. I had a nice dinner out with my family. My sister couldn't make it yesterday, but don't worry, we're gonna go hang out tomorrow, I think. McDonald's is the breakfast of champions? I thought Wheaties was. Oh shit, they're here. The heavy squad. Jesus. Hold on, don't go over there. Okay. Does no one see stickies? Let's shoot them, dude. They're all like not here. Oh shit! It caught me. It caught me in its spider web. Oh god, the FOV. Help. Oh shit. There's people at spawn. That's why there's nobody here. What am I playing for the next video? I really don't know. Oh, okay. What do pubs always choke at Barn Blitz? Because Barn Blitz is not a very good, it doesn't have a very good last point. It's, I don't know, it's just badly designed. But there's a Barn Blitz Pro that kind of stretches the point out a little bit, makes it a little bit easier to attack. Kind of wish that they would take a look at... Kind of wish that they would take a look at keep getting interrupted by really crazy, ridiculous things happening. Wish that they would take a look at like pro versions of maps and apply those changes. Oh, we're getting back capped here. Getting the back cap. Let's get in there. They have a lot of heavies. I got like stuck on the point. Viaduct Pro is really nice as far as like layout goes, yeah.
Sentry down.
What's this guy doing? This guy exploded. He exploded! Where are the pro versions of CTF maps? Actually, they made a pro version of, what is that map? Of Turbine. And, it's really dumb. This guy's trying to do a little bit of engineering. What a goofball. I think he died. You get drunk at home so you don't need to buy fast food. That's a good solution. Get drunk at home so you can't even leave.
Teleporter down. Packing up. Sentry down.
What's your favorite YouTuber to watch when you just want to sit down and do nothing? Mine's the best YouTuber ever, Uncle Dane. Well, that's very sweet of you. I enjoy watching a lot of YouTubers, actually. Oh, man, he got the random crits, too.
Sentry going up.
Well, we blew a horn, or either they did or we did. I don't know. Oh my god. Well, I don't think we're getting through, boys. I think it's pretty much useless. And this guy's shooting my dispenser for some reason. I'm gonna go give him a fight. Give him a little fight, you know? Well, it was more of a one-sided fight because he didn't see me, but I did hear about the Half-Life 3 thing, and one, I don't care, and two, it's not even confirmed to be the end of Half-Life 3. It's like talking about the conclusion of Half-Life 2 Episode 3. Half-Life 3 is a completely different game, isn't it? Or am I mistaken about that? I don't even play Half-Life 3. This guy can't upgrade my teleport. It's impossible.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Oh, it's his teleporter. Where was mine at? Or was it broken? A lot of current TF2bers watch the Star and Germa duo before starting. Am I one of those? Yep, for sure. I'd say that Germa in particular definitely was one of the influences of the style of video that I eventually grew into, for sure. Dang. I did a very wide flank there, but it was just too little too late, I guess.
Mission ends.
Your entrance was at the red spawn? Oh. Did I, like, accidentally make it backwards or something? Probably sounds like something that I'd do. Give me a big old buff, dude. Oh, I just didn't have any people on the cart. What are your opinions on memes and artwork on Discord server? Literally the only ones people use? That's not true at all. I think that they're probably just more popular because you can post pictures in there. I mean, you can post pictures in other places, but it's usually encouraged to filter pictures to those places, which is exactly what I wanted, so I'm fine with it. But I have memes and artwork muted, so I don't really look at those that often, but I do check them out every once in a while. Yeah, I do minis on defense because if I went level 3s, then I would just die to a spy because no one ever spy checks. So it's just the reality of pubs. People don't really give a shit about their teammates. So I usually just go mini sentries so I can survive longer and defend myself. Mini sentries open up a path for me to get into 1v1s better because of the increased health. Also, I mean, mini sentries are pretty good, you know? They do a decent amount of damage, and you can replace them pretty quickly. So I don't think that they're any worse or better than using level 3s on defense. I think that if you have your team supporting you, then of course a level 3 is going to be better. But you know, if you're mostly going solo, then minis for sure. I could go Frontier Justice, but I usually go Frontier Justice when I expect the other team to die to my mini sentry a lot. This team seems pretty competent, so I don't think they're going to die to my mini sentry. My mini sentry to them is basically just an obstacle that they have to overcome. It's a tool for area denial more than an actual killing tool. My shotgun is the killing tool. This is just a little extra damage dealer, you know? Oh, shoot. How'd I get sponsored by Marketplace.tf? I was approached by Geel a while ago. So. Yeah, the Widowmaker is pretty fun, and because they have a lot of heavies, actually, I think I'll go Widowmaker here. I'm just being ganged up on right now. I mean, it's just the fact of the matter. Yeah, Marketplace is actually really good. I'm glad that I am representing them as much as I can. They're actually pretty great. Oh, missed that. Pretty much just setting up buildings to get destroyed at this point. No one's really doing much. At least not on my team. Ridiculous.
Sometimes you just need a little less gun. Don't worry.
See, I use the Sentry's knockback to dodge that guy's charge. Bit of an advanced technique. Alright. This is also an advanced technique. Base the sentry gun towards the wall so that as soon as they walk through, they're already too overextended before they have to realize that they're getting shot. So if they get shot instantly, then they're more likely to back up instantly, which will do less damage to them. Bit of an advanced technique. This is also an advanced jump, so advanced that sometimes I can't even do it. But now I can kill this sniper that I saw go up here. Oh, I ran out of metal. Medic, I require healing. Never mind. Ain't that a cute little gun? Look out, guys. There's a gamer. Oh, thank God. Oh. Alright, let's try it again. Just this time I won't miss. You like my shit posts on my second channel? Yeah, that's expected. People generally like the low quality shit over the things I actually spend time on for some reason. On one hand, I'm glad people like my sense of humor. On the other hand, I'm kind of disappointed. I believe I bought my strange Black Dahlia. The guy was behind me the whole time? I bought it a while ago, so it could have gone up in price by then. But I'm not really sure. What do I do if I have a nest and I see a soldier coming for it? I mean, it depends on what I have. If I have a shotgun equipped, then of course I'm going to try and shoot it. I mean, there's a sniper looking at me here, so I don't know what else I'm supposed to do about this sentry gun. Oh, I guess he looked down here too, because guess what? Newsflash. I'm the only one shooting it. And meanwhile, the other default engineers are running back into spawn. I need to build more sentry guns. Yes, build a sentry gun right here. Defend the spawn room door. I will not be spawn camped another day. Oh no! Demo Man OP. Nerf Demo Man. Nerf Soldier. Nerf Soldier. Nerf Crockets. Nerf end of round time. I keep dying. Alright. GG. No re. If I have like a soldier coming for me, then usually I try and, I don't know, shoot him. But, you know, if you have the Wrangler equipped, the Wrangler's probably right now the best combat for any sort of damage. Blue Star, I wouldn't say I hate new players. I just hate that I have to play with them. You understand? Like, I don't like that I'm forced to play with people who have literally 0 hours in the game as opposed to me who have 7,000 hours in the game. It just doesn't make much sense. Because I feel like I've worked to a point where I should be playing with people who have the same amount of hours or even the same skill level as me, but that's just not how the game is designed right now, and it makes me upset, you know? Now, if they had a matchmaking system that worked in competitive mode, then that would be cool, because then I would just play competitive mode and I'd always be playing against people of my skill level at all times. And it would be updated all the time, because if I win or I lose, then my skill rating is adjusted. That makes sense. That actually is something that they're adding to the game very soon here. But in casual, you know, I kind of want that to be a part of it. But there are a lot of people, for some reason, who think that fighting against new players is like the only thing that they like doing in this game. It could be just like an ego boost, like people like shitting on new players all the time. But I don't think it is. I think that it's pretty boring I have very little fun when I'm rolling another team because there's no challenge associated with it, and I also have no fun whenever I'm fighting with people who just installed the game because I'm at a huge disadvantage. You know? It's a major complaint that I have about Team Fortress 2 right now. But there are a lot of people, a lot of vocal people, who seem to think that the only fun in this game is experiencing people from all different walks of life. But secretly I know that they just like shitting on new players because they have a low self-esteem and they just wanna like feel better at the game. Oh, but not me, Uncle Dane. Yeah, I know. But there are a lot of people who will argue to the point of like, well, it's not casual if you're ranking up. It's competitive then. So? Like, who cares? Like, wouldn't you rather play against someone who, like, is awake? Wouldn't you rather play with teammates who will actually, like, pay attention? I mean, come on. Charlie. Charlie, 5 lives. Same with MVM. I wish that MVM had a matchmaking system too. Thanks to Charlie 5 Lives for the new sub. I got a new sub from Charlie 5 Lives. I haven't updated my counter actually. I know that Raja subscribed earlier. Well, hold on, my friend is calling me. I must take this call. Hello? Hey. What? Are you gonna do that? What? Oh, okay, you're gonna do that when you get home?
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, I deposit it into I deposit it using my phone. Wells Fargo has a thing where you can do that, where you just take a picture of the check. Yeah, so you don't even have to do anything. Cool, cool. Yeah. Yeah. All right. See ya. Bye. All right. That was my friend. He has a check that was addressed to him, but it's my money, so I was asking him if I could forge his signature. It's illegal. Don't tell the law. Please don't call the police on me. Oh yeah, I was checking my sub count so I could update it. It's at 177. I'm correct. All right. Don't tell the law. Please don't call the police on me. But he was just calling to tell me that it was okay. Because I texted him, I was like, can I forge your signature? Illegally? And he's like, sure, you can do an illegal act. Even though with my permission, is it even illegal after that point? Is it even illegal to forge someone's signature if you gave them permission and it's in writing? Actually, he didn't even give it to me in writing. He called me and I didn't record the phone call. I'm gonna go to jail! See, we're fucking rolling these guys. This is like, where is anybody?
I haven't even fired a shot.
This guy says he hasn't even fired a shot and we're winning. Yeah, I called him and I said, can I do it illegal? Oh no, he's building on last. And there's a spy back here. I'm gonna get stabbed by this spy while I peek this. Oh, he's figured out how to heal it. I knew I was gonna get stabbed by the spy who's back here for some reason. And how is that Uncle Dane's YouTube channel? Yeah, that's how that's how I got arrested. Help. being shot. He doesn't want to heal me. Oh no, DJ Sylveon was a cop the entire time. I didn't know. I'm just gonna push the cart. Who gives a shit? I'm like looking for people to kill. Like, it doesn't matter. Nugget poop. He's come to stop the cart. Try it again. Oh, I dodged into his arrow. That guy died on the cart and turned into a red guy. No! I was stopped. Did he try and sap the cart? This sucks. Hurricane Harvey hit me and lightning struck my house and broke my PC and screwed up my internet. That does suck. I'm sorry to hear about that. Hurricane Harvey is a big jerk. I know it's controversial to say this, but I think Hurricane Harvey is a jerk. Where are you going? He doesn't even know what planet he's on. Yeah, he was trying to trick stab me, but with his gun out, he was trying to trick gun me. Yeah, that's the best trick stab I can think of is stabbing somebody with a gun because you tricked me. I thought that you were gonna shoot the gun instead of stab with the gun. I'm gonna go and 1v1 the soldier that I can't win a fight against. Unless I have this pack here. Okay. Nope. Still gonna get stabbed by the spy who's back here for some reason. See, it's not even fun to fight against players that are bad because you don't even know what the fuck they're doing half the time. Pub player movement is like the most advanced in the game, I think. It's the only solution. It's the only explanation, I mean. What are you doing, dude? Alright. You don't even know how to use my emotes? There's a cool thing you can do, I realize, where if you type in colon and then like start typing the emote, it'll like predictive text the emote for you instead of having to like scroll through all of the emotes. Look at this guy! He's going like this! How come I couldn't dodge anything while I was doing that? God. Okay, I was gonna scream if that wasn't a spy. Alright, this guy's not a spy. Alright. This is the pub of all pubs, dude. You can also type uncle and press tab to scroll through the emotes. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. Alright, I'm switching to the shotgun and the spy killer. So obviously, well, you know. Jesus Christ, is that the second time that's happened? Oh, okay, there was a sticky bomb. How often do I spy check? I spy check everybody as much as I can. I can't spy check someone who's stabbing me currently.
Building the sentry.
Sounds like a VTTV feature. Could be, but I have that.
Spy sapping my teleporter. Spy sapping my teleporter.
Really? Do I have to babysit this the entire fucking game? I guess he was like, stop unsapping that. You're like, I'll deal with it myself. Oh. I don't really mind fighting spies. It's just the ones that like don't get into confrontations with you on purpose because they're like too much of little bitches to do anything. They just all they do is sap and run away. I mean, they don't have any sentry guns. I don't really know why no one is. Oh, it's because this guy's running around trying to find a spy that's not doing anything besides sapping my stuff. Got it. Good to know. Good to know. Oh boy. And of course he dead rings, because, you know. Why fight anyone? Come on, man, we can do it. Jeez, man. Yeah, I'm glad the DR is getting changed, but people will still use it. It's not like a... It's not like it's gonna never be used again. Jeez. I mean, DeBees, can't you get on the cart? Or anybody? This is like the one game in 100 where they don't have sentry guns on last. Or I guess they just put up a level 1. They finally got wise and they're like, maybe we should put sentry guns in the OP fucking sentry spot. I should probably do that. Oh, nope. They're putting multiple sentry guns just to solidify it, you know. How did I not get that kill? Oh, good. If he can't spy his way to my teleporter entrance, then he can't do anything. He fell? Yeah, I know, but I mean, should have gotten the finish off at least, right? Yeah, I guess we just gotta wait for the pub push, which it might be happening already. When it says 60 seconds remaining, that's when it'll all go down. Gold Ninja L, thank you for the new sub. We're back at 178. Heck yes, thanks, dude. This guy's a fucking loser, dude. Like, seriously, what? He just has one thing to do. Bonking past everything. Oh my god. Almost. This'll encourage the pub push here. See? It's happening. Mission ends in 30 seconds? Holy shit. Who would have known that that spy would have cloaked instead of fighting me? Who would have known? Something I would have never, ever imagined would happen in a pub.
That there wasn't getting any lighter.
Like I said, this is very, very predictable at this point. Valve denied my refund request. Can you tell Valve, fuck you, when you get to Seattle? Yeah, sure. I'll tell him, hey, Valve, fuck you, and then I'll leave.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Teleporter going up. Sentry, bam!
Yeah, we do have quite a few engineers, don't we? Let me check how many teleporters we have, though.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
4 NGs, 3 tellies. That's pretty good. Only one of them active. 2 of them, I mean.
Moving out.
This guy's got that spot covered. This guy's using my dispenser.
Spy?
I'm kind of glad I got killed. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that copy pasta, Tall Bunks.
attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the
Oh no, this spot went down. I guess it's mine now. BAP! We got a spy. Oh no. What do we do? I'm out of bullet. Oh, somebody unstaffed that. Guess that's the benefit of having 4 NGs. Can never get taken down completely when you have 4 NGs. Oh shit. Just bye. How old am I, Uncle Dane? I just turned 27 yesterday.
Spies sapping my sentry. Building it.
They do have a lot of spies. This is the Spy versus NG update.
Sentry going up.
Sentry going up. How's it feel to be the youngest in the class? Oh man, I love it. We just got suicide sappers at this point. Oh no. I just gotta swing my right. I didn't. The best impression I got. Oh, now they're all snipers. You're not getting away, my man. Uh-oh. Overextended. Overextended. Hide inside this thing. My team comp is just too overpowered, I think. You know, that we have more than 3 NGs, and they have anything. I mean, it's low chances. Oh, he died. Time to bomb this guy. You zap me, I zap you back. I zap you back.
60 seconds.
There's a fly in my face. In real life. I did it.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Oh no, my teleporter went down.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
Wait, this guy walk off a cliff?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Again. Dane, do it again. Where's the pub push this time? It's hard to pub push when you got spies and snipers. And then the one guy who's like, I should go heavy at like the last 30 seconds. Spy gang? Man, I want to join the spy gang. See you later, DJ. Have a good food. Imagine how a demo main feels whenever he short circuits him to death and he can't do any damage. Yeah, that's the stuff of dreams, man. That's the stuff that I dream about it. And I wake up smiling. What I do for my birthday, honestly, it was pretty great because I did very little. I woke up very late. I woke up at 1 o'clock because I was up all night playing TF2 with people I actually just met. It was a YouTuber, pretty underrated YouTuber actually, in my opinion. His name's Xenogene with an X. And Xenogene he's a cool guy. And I just happened to meet him, and I just happened to come across him in a pub. Wow, that was a great game. Happened to come across him in a pub, and I asked to join his party because he was partied up with people. So I was playing with him for a really long time. I played really late into the night. I was super tired, but I stayed up until like 6 a.m. playing with him. Yeah, he's a guy that talks like a mobster. It's funny. I thought he was doing a voice, but his voice is very similar. It's just he kind of hams it up for the videos. But his real voice is very similar. Was I in Xeno's stream last night? Was I? I don't know if he was streaming or not. But I was playing with him. I don't think it was last night. It was the night before. It was the night before my birthday. It was the 26th. But I was playing with him really late, so I slept in on my birthday until like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I woke up because my mom was trying to get a hold of me. She's like, "Hey, I want to go to dinner with you," and I was like, "Okay." So we went to dinner at a place called the Spaghetti Factory. It's a pretty cool place. It's a California local thing, I think, but it's they've got like spaghetti factories all over California, at least Northern California, as far as I know, and. So we went to the spaghetti factory with my family, my aunt, my uncle, my grandma, my grandpa, all those guys. My sister couldn't go. Grave Titan guy, that's a pretty funny story. I guarantee you he's joking, dude. I guarantee it. It sounds like something he would do as a joke. But yeah, I went there and I had something that I kind of want to make at home because I guess on their placemats they had it. They said that they sell the cheese. Okay, so I got something called Mizitra cheese with browned butter. Now, Mizitra cheese is like a salty, like white cheese. I don't know how to describe cheeses, but it tastes really good. And then they put that on spaghetti noodles, and then they put butter on it, and that's it. It's really simple. And I was like, this is really good. I'd had it before, but it was really good because of my birthday noodles. All right, it was my birthday pasta. And on their placemats, it show. I'm gonna play Soldier because I've been playing a lot of Engineer. But you know, on their placemats, they say that they sell their version of Mizitra cheese in stores. So I was like, hell yeah, I think I'm gonna go buy some because I can make spaghetti noodles, no problem. So if you just put a little bit of Mizitra cheese on it with some butter, you can have a spaghetti factory meal at home. So I was kind of excited about that, the prospect of having that on hand in my own house. And I missed the Crockett. And I missed the Crockett. Oh no. They're using teamwork. I saw him throw a sandwich to his medic who was on fire. They're too good. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hardly ever get fucking donations. That actually scared me.
Happy birthday.
Hey, thanks, Summy, with the $5 birthday dollars. Thank you. But if you haven't checked out Xenogene, not Xenomite, Xenogene, I highly recommend it. Oh, I'm on my unusuals. I just realized. That's why I'm getting healed. I was like, this guy's gonna Uber me? Holy shit. And I checked my... Where the heck is the shell shocker? This is my MVM loadout. See, I'm using the buff banner. I wish teammates didn't eat rockets. I know it's like probably like for balance reasons, but it's really frustrating. Who uses the buff banner MVM? I don't know, battalions I feel like is really good for pubs, but battalions, I don't know if it's good for MVM. I feel like the buff banner is MVM all the way, man. Anyway. Oh no, I was using buff banner earlier in pubs, I guess. Oh no, let's go back to this. And in order to get this guy to keep healing me, I'll still have a hat on. I don't remember why I put this on. I think it was because, you know, Gene was like telling me to put a hat on so that he could like find me, because he was trying to heal me and he couldn't find me. Which that's kind of an advantage of having a hat whenever you're paired up with somebody, is that you can be a little bit more noticeable. But we have medics, so pretty good chance of winning, actually. You can tell, like, in the Pyro's eyes. You look deep into the Pyro's eyes, and you can see that he's waiting for a reflect. He's waiting for the rocket that will give him the reflect. Oh, jeez. You should probably use this medic. I'm gonna get headshot if I keep peeking that guy. I'll respect the sniper a little bit. Oh, he got our medic. Whoops. I hope this guy knows how to right click. Okay. I like looked at him like, yo! See what they're all smart and backed up though. Alright. I don't want to be headshot. Yeah, the meta's brave. I will give him that. But brave or dumb? Brave or dumb? That's the eternal question you gotta ask yourself. Get yourself a man who can do both. If I can make a new weapon for Engie, what would it do? Honestly, I've made videos about this. I've made videos about ideas for weapons for Engineer. All of them more just in good fun than actual like suggestions. But I will say that the best suggestion that I can think of that I would actually like to see in the game that I've suggested is the dispenser backpack. I think that would honestly change so much of Engineer to the point where he would be useful in a lot more situations. Oh, this guy, huh? Well, he died somehow. Oh, he got pee-pee sniped. What even hit him? Oh, literally didn't even see that guy. The dispenser backpack I think is a good idea because it would make the Engineer a more viable healing class. which I think is very important for his evolution in the game, to be honest. Well, that's very nice of them. The TF crew really came through this month. I asked them for a little bit of help for the servers, and they donated a little bit. It's very nice. Uh-oh. Oh, my team's alive. Here we go. How do you explain what your job is to other people? I actually do this often because I use Lyft and Uber to drive around. And a very common question that the Lyft driver always asks is, what do you do for a living? I usually just start with video editor, but if they ask further, then I tell them that I run a YouTube channel and I also do freelance video editing work, which is true. It's just I typically don't get into the very specifics, like, because it's just too much to explain. Like, I make a YouTube videos about Engineer from Team Fortress 2, you know, that game that came out in 2007. Like, most of the time, they don't really care to hear about that. So I usually just, I say video editor, and then if they ask further, then I say I run a YouTube channel and I do freelance work. Oh yeah, and I also release fat mixtapes. I'm a recording artist. Do I ever tell them an uncle to over 500,000 people? Well, that's not even true. I only have 300,000 subscribers. A lot of people. Here's something that I noticed on my recent mixtape, because I was like celebrating my 300,000 subscribers. There were a surprising amount of people who were like, I thought you were at like 500,000 or 1 million subs. I didn't know you were at only 300,000. I was like, really? Can you imagine like a YouTube channel about the Engineer with 1 million subscribers? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, that was a really good jump. He's chasing me. What the fuck? No. I have 300,000. It takes me a long time to get to those. I mean, I don't really grow in subscribers very fast. I probably would grow more if I made videos like every other day or something, but that's not really that important to me. The number's just a number, you know? Whenever I tell someone I play TF2, the common response is, that game's still around? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But to be honest, if I told people that people still play fucking Smash Brothers Melee, like, all the time, and people, like, make careers out of it, I assure you they would have the same thing to say. Alright, that guy just exploded. Oh, I thought that sniper was the pyro. That was like an optical illusion. Hold on, I'll blow my horn to attack the heavy. Never mind, he's dead.
Never bring a bat to a battlefield. War is not a game.
You're bringing a shovel to a battlefield, my man. War is not a fucking gardening project. That was a response to his domination line on the Scout, which was, never bring a bat to a battlefield, son. War is not a game. Meanwhile, this guy's wearing a backpack. War is not school, boy. Oh no! Why are you bombing me? Can I stream the Keemstar song? Can you put a sentence together, please? And no. I have it on the internet for a reason.
Sentry on
Oh no, that guy sounded like he was talking in slow motion. I wonder if it was his mic or if he just actually exists in slow motion. In World War I, most soldiers had sharpened shovels. Did they use it as like a weapon? That's pretty funny. This blind pyro wannabe. This guy healing me saved me. This guy's like, my life is over. I did everything I could. Oh, wow. Shovel is pretty much always doubled as a close quarters weapon in warfare. That's funny. I thought it was like a joke like, oh, I'm here to dig graves, you know? Putting you in the ground. Might as well have a shovel. This round is a mess, but there's not very many people. Low team size, low coordination equals garbage game. Push like you mean it. Oh shit. He's done it again. Yeah, I'm going to PAX on Thursday. Oh, that was like a air shot from above. Oh no. This medic's really good. Yeah, the low populated games, I actually enjoy them more, funnily enough, because I feel like there's more control. Like you don't like walk out of spawn and there's like two spies butter knifing each other outside. But like because there's low coordination, it's kind of like a mess a little bit. When was the last time I played on a jump map as Solly? I don't really play jump maps as Solly very much. Probably shows, to be honest. Alright, we'll play medic now. We'll repay that medic's patronage by being a medic on a team unfamiliar to him as well. Good news. Got a fucking guy with a rocket jumper on my team.
Get on the point, guys. Don't let them cap that sucker. Get him. Not too late. That valedict. You're close enough. You tried. I give you my applause.
I just went medic and baritone started watching.
We get going, boys.
Coincidence? I don't think so. Oh shit, there's snippers watching. Destroy this barrel. Jesus Christ is on my team? Oh my god.
They do.
The real Jesus? Holy shit.
I would be very careful. Or just, you shouldn't go in the front line man if they have too many snipers. Just like chill out on the point.
Hey, thanks, Berta.
Keep the dream alive, boys.
I need to heal you. Big Daddy Rick will not leave.
Nice.
Just go. Go back. Big Daddy Rick, get out there. Get out there and see the world, my man.
Duck, thank you. Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ. Are you the real Jesus Christ? Go forward now.
What? Okay.
Okay. Why are you using the airstrike?
It is good. Watch this. Wait for them to come out. That's why.
Whoa. He got one kill.
Oh my god, they let his teammate die because they wouldn't open the door for him. Wow.
You gotta keep your shit up. There.
What I've been doing in other people's streams is I say golden dispenser check and then I put that emote.
This bro just got a
It's a pretty good joke. It's like the golden kappa check, but with a dispenser. Oh no.
Oh, that is a spy. Okay, I got the spy.
Thank God we got the spy and not shot the people here.
Oh my god, that's spy, bro.
This scout is always like 2 health when I'm healing him. Oh my god. I just dodged another crit rocket like in that same spot. Deja vu.
It's at three kills, boys.
It's just in. That guy's on 3 kills. Is everybody using the fucking... Like the skybox on this map is like 2 feet tall. Everybody's on the rocket or the airstrike. So funny. I wish we had like a heavy or something to push out with. Stand still, please, if you want to be healed. Stand still, thank you.
Hello. I'm waiting for the heals. Okay, I have the heals. Move me.
Something I've noticed about pub players is that they won't go forward if you have Uber. They'll only go forward when they are Ubered. Very interesting thought process.
Noise, the Airstrike brothers.
They're like, I'm about to become invincible. I should not go forward. Or, I am currently invincible. Now is the time to walk forward and waste like 5 seconds. It's very, I think it's just something you learn, probably.
Medic, turn around. Video gamer. Noise.
I think Rex is going a little crazy.
Uh-oh. I'll hide in this very small tunnel and choke point. Get away from spam.
I am fully charged.
Alright.
Would you like a second opinion? You are all so ugly.
Big Daddy Rick, go forward. Come here, dude. I wonder if this guy's body blocking on purpose, because if he is, then he's a fucking god, dude. That soldier was very visibly upset.
Pushy boss, you should put another, you should put an exit. There's a teleport entrance here, but there's no exit.
I saved Jesus back. I know, Jesus saves, but I return the favor.
Okay, I am the back. Depending
Oh my god, Jesus Christ is back.
Return.
Hide the weed. Yeah, thanks. Give me the henty. I like that name.
Medic, I need the heals. Wyatt.
I heard someone needed heals in that direction. Just fire an arrow. Hopefully it hits somebody. Uh-oh. Help. Okay, this is a good time to pop, I think. He's got the Natasha. They won't be able to escape.
Nice Uber charge, Rose.
Thanks.
That's a
I
stun.
practiced in the mirror. My wallpaper is still that badly made My Big Fat Dorito Wedding. Holy shit. That's funny.
Nice, open the door for me, Pyro. Oh no, you died. Yo, Medic, can we come with me back there so we can open up the door? Come on. Oh. Open the door. Poopy.
How did you get here?
Poopy, no.
Alright. You're real, for some reason. You're a better medic than Raptor. Well, if I went into fucking invite
The room has 15
and
health, so
one prem as medic, and then I was immediately at land, I don't know if I'd do so well either.
get going.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. Especially if I was a soldier main for the most of it. It doesn't make much sense. I don't really think it's Raptor's fault. I think it's just the people who decided to pick a soldier main on medic for LAN. I mean, what did you expect? For him to outplay people who've played medics for seasons upon seasons? I mean, really. But you know how Twitch chat is. They'll latch onto something and they'll meme about it.
If they get deals.
Oh shit. Oh, this isn't even a cool one. Oh, I'm out of here. You can see that sniper dot.
Hey, did you guys watch the Mayweather versus McGregor fight last night?
That wasn't last night!
Oh, my bad. Did you watch it?
Yeah. I liked it when the black guy punched the white guy.
Oh my god, that's pretty accurate. Okay, come with demo, come here. I'll open the door, let's go. Come on, yeah, let's go.
Turn on a sexy webcam. It's not sexy right now. I'll tell you that much.
Nice, there we go, that's team up. Wait, right here.
Sick chief, bro.
I don't even know what it's for, I just taunted after I killed somebody.
Wow, the game rewards BM.
Well, thank you, doctor.
Any of you guys have Brawlhalla?
Dane is a racism. I am a racism. Look out. Ridiculous that a team only got a couple months practice got second. I mean, they had two very, very good players on their team. Banny is one of the best players in the world. I'd say that Soldier is probably, I want to say his weakest class, but he could definitely do better on Scout and Demo Man.
He's in there.
Oh, I saw the stickies a little too late.
Go demo. He's right behind the rod. Demo, all three of you go. Get
And
him,
then
get him.
Ale is like one of the best demo men in the world right now. However, the other teammates, I mean, they're probably decent, but I mean, you can't really stack that up against 7 and expect to really come out on top. They got close. They got really close. Every loss was like a point off from winning. So, we'll give them that. But,
Now we wait for them to open up the door and we rush on medic.
or we could just walk around.
There's a sniper.
You could
There's a
walk
sniper,
around.
like right there. Wait, medic.
Oh! Yeah, Cadis is really good at demo. But like, it came down to it came down to moments where like Cadis had a fucking trap up on that door for the 5th time in a row, and people still fed into it. You know, like, I don't know. I'm not calling those players bad, but it's not something that you would expect Banny to make. Like, a kind of mistake that Banny would make. Like, you saw, like, in there's a clip that was really popular on our TF2, where it kind of cost them the round, actually, where they pushed into a sticky trap that had been there for a very long time. And as they were pushing in, Ali started clearing it with his stickies, but before he could complete clearing it, 2 players ran into the sticky trap and died. And they couldn't push anymore. Like, so you know Ali knew it was there. It was just, I don't know, it was probably miscommunicated that he was trying to clear it first. I don't know. It's like, those kinds of mistakes, like, I don't know. You wouldn't see that out of Ali. Obviously, he's actually the only one trying to prevent it from happening. And then I highly doubt Banny would have gone through there. He probably knew that trap was there before he even laid it. You know. Not trying to stroke his dick a little too much here, but this guy's gonna hit both meat shots on me. There we go. I think Banny was a pocket. He was playing like a roamer. Well, in modern 6v6, especially in the kind of NA 6v6 that Banny tends to play, the pocket and the roamer are very similar in like the amount that they jump around, which is why a lot of roamers actually run gunboats. It just makes their survivability that much better, you know. The only difference is that, I mean, it's not so much the role, it's just like you basically assign which soldier gets more heals than the other, you know. One soldier dedicates to finding health packs and therefore he's generally more mobile, and then one of them doesn't take health packs as much and he stays near the medic for the most part. But he'll still jump around. There's still such thing as double bombing people, you know. Did you see Slash getting 5 sentry kills in the first match between Swift and 7? 5? No, I didn't. You'd think that that would have like been clipped. I was asleep on my birthday, so I was asleep pretty much during the entire last day, but I went back and I watched the VOD before I even found out who won. So I tried to experience it as legitly as possible. Immediately when I woke up, I went and I sat down and I watched the grand finals. But I didn't catch that. I slept my entire birthday. I slept until 1 o'clock, so basically. But, you know, that's the best birthday of all, is when you get to be not experiencing it.
10 seconds.
Alright, we'll try Sniper again, see how that works out. Prediction, it'll work out badly. Well, yeah, what did I do for my birthday this year? I remained unconscious. That's what I did. Aww. Do I play sixes streamer? I do occasionally, but not in a professional or even semi-professional level. It's very casual, very casual. I mostly just play Face It lately. What? How did that not even hit him? Let alone not a headshot. That's what I want to know. Do I remember the legendary I-58? Hell yeah.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
How do you get decent at sniper? I'm pretty sure you just have to play it a lot. I definitely don't play it as much as I used to anymore, so I'm kind of permanently rusty on it. Sometimes I just like it all comes back to me and it clicks. But parents, you're the only person who ever like clips things. But I'm not sure if it's a good thing at this point because it seems like you clip literally anything that happens. Oh no. Forgot there's an animation for pushing.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I've watched sniper tutorials and it doesn't help.
3,
Well,
2,
you're not gonna instantly get better at the game after watching a tutorial. I mean, it'll definitely help the theory of the thing, but they're not there to like, it's not just like a get better button watching a tutorial, you know. I'm losing frames here. Help me. Catsy. The 3-month. Thank you, Cassie.
our control point has been captured.
Welcome back, Catsy. Thank you. Appreciate the continued support. How? He's just too good, I guess. Eh! Spawn! No, I just saw it on the death cam. I was a little too late. Uncle Dane, I need your help. I have 7,000 hours in TF2, but I don't know how to fly as demonstration mans. Can you help me? I can't help you there, dude. I have a very good reading voice. Will you read some fan fiction for us? No thank you. I will opt out. My frames are like occasionally dropping for some reason. How do I oxygen attack with pyrocynical? Oxygen attack. Oh. I've never heard that one. That's good. Feel like you're being useless trying to play a sniper so you don't get better? I mean, yeah. I feel you. Yeah, shooting bots is probably fine. Or just playing a sniper-only map. Probably could suffice. Yeah, I'm not very good at sniper, but I still play it. Occasionally. Alright. Is this the same game with Jesus? No, this is a different Dust Bowl game. I got Dust Bowl again. Dust Bowl's a popular map for some reason. Way to go, Slugger. Do I know how small the world is? I mean, I don't think it's that small. Sniper only maps make you feel really bad because there's like one good person. Yeah, I guess so. But then you get to practice against good players. It's better to practice against good players because then whenever you fight people who are worse than that person, it will feel easier because you fought against people who aren't as good. Or who are better, I mean. That's the way I should have worded that, correctly.
Thanks, mate. Heads up. Got blood on my knife, mate.
Oh, alright. It's easy to get, like, really close quickscopes, because they're so close. Hey, thanks for the bat Morphitsu. Appreciate it.
Medic. Appreciate it, mate.
Again? A lot of deja vu going on in this game. Oh. It's like some random steel team playing against the top class team this season. I guess. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. You're not there to. Yeah, the thing is, you're not there to win. You're there to try and improve. And I mean, sure, you'll get like destroyed 10 lives in a row. But you know, on the 11th life, whenever you like, you finally get a shot on him, on a good player that's been shitting on everybody. I could've sworn I bumped a spy. That's like what you learn from, you know? Alright. He can't do it 3 times in a row, can he? What do you think about the episode 3 fanfic? I don't really I've never played those games, so I don't even know. I read it and I was like, I don't understand what's going on. So I mean, it doesn't affect me. I don't really care if they continue Half-Life. I think that at this point the game is so fucking overhyped that they could never make a good Half-Life 3, and you know, they're probably smart for not releasing it. I mean, what? Jesus Christ. No, I've never played Half-Life. No, I know that I can't aim. I don't know why you would bring it up. Doesn't matter. I don't play sniper stuff. That's why I'm not very good at it. Hi. Did I get 2 spies with 1 P? Did I really? I'm going to backstab the next person who comes through. Actually, they probably have a teleporter, huh? Eh.
For you, you mongrels!
Eh.
Alert. All house control
Oh
point
no,
is
we're gonna
captured.
lose.
Alert.
No.
Control point is being
Someone come out.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Let's even this up, lads.
I just destroyed a GoPro. Yeah, that's true. Very expensive. Who wants free pee? Probably the people behind the... there. Played PUBG? Yeah, I've played it. It's pretty fun. But I will say that it's probably more fun to watch than it is to play, at least in my experience. I'm not very good at the game, and there are a ton of people who are fucking, like, masters at that game. So I can't really pull it off. I mostly just have fun with friends in that game, which... there are a few of my friends who probably don't like that, but... like me messing around. Your head's a bloody 12 feet tall. Eh. Time for some free pee. Actually, my jar of pee is nicknamed Pee Pee Time.
Bap!
It's the first name that I ever used, or it was the first name tag I ever used. Thanks for the BAP. I appreciate that, whoever did that. Very nice of you. You can't meet me in front of PAX? No! It's okay. There'll always be another time, I'm sure. Got it. I Girardi'd the announcer. Oh no. Don't forget to teabag someone when you kill them. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, I thought that was like a dead body because he wasn't moving. I thought he was like pinned. Eh. I need health. I've been body shot too many times. Alright. I'll do what I can with this amount of health. Guy was like trying to pick up the gun on the ground by shooting at it. You thought he was just shooting the ground. That's, I mean, I gave him the benefit of the doubt there.
Bap!
Who's this guy behind here? Oh, he's just AFK. Ah, bapped by some dude. Thanks, some dude. Appreciate the items. Oh no. So laggy. Where's he going? Is OK Jugal 2 coming out? OK Jugal. OK Jugal. How did I die there? Is this laggy for me? No. My frames keep dropping for some reason, though. I don't. It's not normal for that to happen. I will be hanging out with Mac IRL, so maybe OK Juggle will happen. Oh, blame the medic. Yeah, blame the medic. Watch out for a pyro. It's good advice. Just watch out for one. Oh no, he's got the bison. Oh. The only thing I can do is throw P. Ah. Medic, I need to be healed. I need healing. I'm so bad at this. I already did the announcer again. Never mind, I'm a god. I'm hacking. You shouldn't hack, boys. It's bad. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm almost out of ammunition.
Scout in the side stairway thing.
I'm scared of this spy. I don't want him to backstab me. Oh, there he is! Ow. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he get back. That's a good one. Now that there's a snetty gun over here, I can snipe in peace. Fly! There's a fly in my house, and he keeps running in front of my face. Flying in front of my face. Flies can't run. Oh wow! Look at this sentry gun. He's like, I will cap the point at all costs. Sorry. I know that was right in front of the mic, but I almost caught the spy. I almost slapped him. They're going the all spy route now. That fly is a spy. That spy is a spy. BAP! They're gonna think I'm hacking. But no, I can just see shadows. Oh, I'm epic. I'm epic! What, the best sniper in the world? You're gonna head off for today? Well, okay. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, Baritone. Yeah, I'm still growing that beard. It'll be in pics, I'm sure. No! Get out of my way! Yeah, I'm a sniper main now. All other snipers should log off, cause I'm here. My main source of damage is the Girardi. You got blood on my knife, mate. You got blood on my knife, mate. You got blood on my knife, mate. Like, why are people even using the sniper rifle when you can just pee on people?
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Excuse me, princess. But I protect and attack my engineers. I don't attack my engineers, but I do protect them. No. Go for broken, use P gun. I actually really like using the P gun, but they're not coming out of spawn. That's why I'm running in there. It's the only way I can get kills at this point. 'Cause I can't come out of spawn.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Victory.
Alright, we'll do one more, and I think we'll call it there. I don't know how long I've been streaming. I don't even know when I started, but it's been a while. But, should probably take care of this check that I can now illegally deposit. Just kidding. It's legal because he gave me permission. Yeah, I know it's not. I know it's not actually illegal. But it's faster. It's like I don't want to have him like go and do it himself because he's not going to be home. Or he's not going to be at his house or my house. Your motherboard exploded? That sucks. I saw that you were having trouble when you were talking about it. That sucks. Pazer. I'm sorry to hear it. Were you trying to upgrade your PC? And it got fucked? What's this image? Not ideal. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Like it literally caught on fire or something.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Well, can you get your money back for it at least? Like, Or is that just money lost at this point? Or is it just a waste of time? Woke up to the last night to the sounds of arcing and a room smelling like ozone and smoke. Oh my goodness. Well, hey, at least your fucking room didn't catch on fire. Jesus.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Yes, the musician. I like how on the phone they're like, Uncle Dane like the rapper? Yeah, the rapper. Rap Assassin is pretty good. It's a straight upgrade in my eyes. I mean, who melees people with the bat?
5, 4, 3, 2.
At this rate, you might as well just do long range bleeding damage, you know? Like that heavy. Oh no, I got Ubered. I forced them. See, the Rap Assassin, I forced... Oh, Jesus Christ. I forced them with the Rap Assassin. Nope. Nope. Almost. He got overhealed by their medic, though. Why don't I use the atomizer? I don't know. Because, you get kind of used to being able to triple jump. And since they're going to be, nerfing it sometime soon, I don't really want to, get used to something that doesn't apply anymore. To be honest, the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol is probably going to be the best new... See, look at that. That's the Rap Assassin for you! This guy's getting juggled. Still there. Would love to see you try a random TF2 loadout. Like what? Like the, soda popper, and the milk, and the ham. There's a website? I don't really want to get all mixed up in websites, alright. I forgot how fucking good the soda popper is. Oh jeez. Fishatron. Hey, a new sub! What am I at? 179? Hey, you got me killed! Nah, thanks for the resub, dude. Or actually, no, not resub. New sub. Welcome. Fishatron. It's a robotic fish. Thank you. Did I unintentionally make an all-food loadout? I think I did. Look, this is last night's dinner. This is soda. And then I always, with my soda, I always have milk soaked in bread. Jeez. Oh, we don't have anybody on our team. That's seems to be a bit of an issue. It looks like it was a trace inside the motherboard failing near the VRMS rather than the surface mount component. Sounds complicated, dude, but all I can say is that I'm glad it didn't fucking set your house on fire, you know? I've heard that this kind of milk flies farther than the regular milk or something, right? The LSD Knight. Ooh, with a new sub. We're at 180 now. Only 20 more for that new emote down there. I don't know, it seems like they fly the same distance.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Jesus Christ. Another one? That other person. Well, yeah, you are the other person who subbed. Thank you for the new sub. Appreciate it, man. I think that's 181 now. Let me confirm that with my dashboard, actually. Yep, 181. What is bappening? Oh, it's the bappening. Yeah, that's what we'll call it when you get, like, a sub train going. We call it the bappening. Oh, there's a sentry gun. I think this is the time where I play solo, the solo game. But I'm only gonna pee-pee. No, pee-pee. Where'd my pee-pee? Oh. Now that I have only my laptop, I want to play TF2 again. No! When do you think you're gonna get your computer fixed? Why PP if there's no team? I mean, it's not gonna matter anyway. Jesus, man. Can't even snipe. I mean, some days you just can't play the game, I guess. Not sure when you can afford the upgrade. That sucks, man. Seriously, like, I can't do anything. Like, there's literally no point in playing on this server. Like, we're not gonna get out of spawn. New video when? Probably after I get... Probably not this week, because I'm gonna be getting ready to go to PAX, sorting other stuff out. So it'll probably be after I get back from PAX. Most likely, the next video will be about the Pyro update. You know, because it's gonna be. I mean, I would imagine it would be released pretty soon here. Everybody's expecting it to be released pretty dang soon. Pazer says he wants to wax Dane at PAX. Feel like doing any MVM? No, I was gonna do one more good pub and then stop streaming for now. That's optimistic of me. I don't know what else to be, man. In my opinion, if you're just like bummed out about everything, then like you're just gonna be fucking sad all the time. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, just, I mean, it's a shitty situation, yeah. Like, they hardly ever update their game, and the updates are far and few between. You might as well just, like, be as positive about it as you can. Like, I mean, what else are you supposed to do? What even hit me? Again, what? Okay, I guess I got sniped. There were a few pyros in there. Should go to PAX on the weekend too. I don't have any tickets for them. I only have a ticket for Friday. I could very easily be in the city on Saturday, but who knows what I'm going to be doing. Thanks for air blasting me into the corner and getting the pack. Like, he could have very easily killed me. In fact, I like literally stopped fighting him for a second because I was like, I'm dead here. I can't reload rockets fast enough. In the words of Banny, thanks for the boost, bitch. Sometimes, or one time he said that when a pyro like air blasted him to safety. It's like one of the best things he's ever said. Boy. Woman's only purpose is to be a medic girlfriend. That's not true. They also make sandwiches. I'm sorry, it was too easy. It was a very easy joke. It's a very easy joke. That's why I went for it. All right. Was that a good pub? Not really. Got 11 points. I'm gonna do another one. One more, and this has gotta be better. Call those kinds of pyros W plus M2. Yeah, that's very clever. They just randomly air blast without rhyme or reason. Yeah, pretty much. They just discovered that that's what that button does, so that's why they do it. All right, for my last game, I'll play engineer. How come you don't want to fight me, dude? You're literally not fighting me. I don't understand. Alright, junk butt. Hey, Junkbo with a new Twitch Prime sub. Thanks for the Prime sub, man. You're making my day. You're making my day here, man. I am on blue team. You're just in my game a minute ago? This guy won't stay on the point with me.
We have secured the control point.
Gotta move that gear up.
Oh, I needed that. They only have 3 people on their team, so we killed them all. This is not a good pub either. Find me a good pub, please. Streamer is racist. I'm yes, I was very blasphemous of the women race. How much more do you use Gunslinger on offense than defense? Probably like 10% more. I use Gunslinger all the time in pubs. I just like it. Some say the first ever game of Powerhouse is still going on. I'd believe it. I would believe it. If you listen closely, you can still hear the middle point being capped. Quite a few gamers. How come I didn't go to I-61? Well, it's because it's on the other side of the fucking ocean. I don't have the ability to do that. God, what a fucking great weapon, dude. He didn't even he didn't even like pull it back. No! I wanted to take that from him. He got killed anyway, so. Oh, alright. Why are we... Who's cheating? He's playing Pyro. Is he cheating on Pyro? Who cheats on Pyro? Oh shit. Ah! Where'd that medic go? There he is. Oh no. The crit pipe. I've heard legends of the crit pipe. I don't know why I laughed at that. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Oh, you beat me to it. Come on, we can do it. We did it. Oh. Get this off my screen. Is it down here? It is. Uh-oh. He was so hurt. Your dad said bad words is illegal? Oh no. How come I can't hit this? Is it because this guy's on it? No, it's just because hitboxes. Oh my god. Use it, you dork. Oh geez, they're here. And they're angry. They're so angry because you can tell because they're red. Oh, he's still red. Oh my god. Why do they keep taking out my teleport? Oh my goodness gracious, man. Pubs are... Pubs are just TF2. Alright. Why do I play Barn Blitz? I don't know. Because it's halfway decent. It's not great, but it's not bad, I guess. Oh, there's a second sentry. That is 15 health. That's why nobody plays NG. But the thing is, your buildings are supposed to go down. I kind of wanted to make a video about this where it's just like, don't get sad when your buildings get destroyed, because literally they're there to get destroyed. That's what the other team, like, it's kind of like getting sad every time you die. Like, yeah, you're gonna die. But like, it's not any worse or better than getting killed, you know? It's practically the same thing. When you're an engineer, you're an extension of your buildings. So in a bit of a way, it's like killing part of you. But I wouldn't say that it's warrant for like quitting engineer. Woo! I'm the 9th video gamer. That guy knows. That guy knows exactly how powerful I can be.
9, dude. Video gamer 9. Plays video games, and he's 9.
No, I'm not 9. I'm just the 9th video gamer. I'm an adult.
No, loser, you're 9. Shut up.
No, you're 9. Because I said so. No! Heavy. Oh, oh, he fell with me.
Video game for 9.
Oh, he was very hurt. I could have totally killed him. I saw you. I saw your eyes. You had eyes just for me, buddy.
Alright, I'm giving you the super.
There's so many fucking sentries, dude. And because of that, they're gonna win, by the way. Sometimes the rockets that a level 3 fires can be your downfall. I mean, if you're standing close enough, the splash damage can be detrimental to your health. Did this spy take my teleporter just now? This Pyro. He's an advanced gamer. He did it. Accused of being idle. No way.
Yeah, kick him. Kick him. How dare he? How dare he? Why are you kicking him? How dare he play the game? That guy's a horrible person. I'm sorry.
How many crits am I going to get on my shotgun today? It's a large amount already. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just kind of building as much as I possibly can. Hopefully my team does something about the people like actually fighting us right now. But I doubt that would ever be the case. Going to a diner, what do you guys want? Give me eggs and bacon, hash browns, sausage, a little bit of coffee, Cheetos, chicken. Fuck, there's a fucking... This red team is like hyper aggressive. To the point where they are like literally just suiciding, and it's like actually kind of distracting. That dispenser disappeared. It was there 1 second, and then like an optical illusion, when it passed back in front of the the cart, it disappeared. That was crazy. Get this teleporter down. We're gonna lose because of that. You just have medics. Kill him. Oh no, the Pyro's here. And he's angry at me. At me specifically, you can tell. I've survived very long. Longer than I probably should have here. No, I just took that. And now I'm going to take it again. Yes, give me more damage. I've already done so much damage to this team, I deserve to do more damage, game. Here. Come here. No, he doesn't care about me. He's like, this sentry has to go down right now. Cap, guys. Alright. That was a good pub. That was a good one. Hey, they call me the best. Hooray! That was only one cheer, but I'll take it. All right, good game. That was a fun pub to end on. I felt like I was really giving them the business. And it might be because I got a million crits on my shotgun for some reason, but whatever. Random crits are fair and balanced only when I get them. I'm sure the other team had a lot of fun. But thanks to everybody who subbed today. I'm 182 now. I'm 18 away from a new emote already. So that's going to be pretty cool when we get it. Then everybody can say hi and bye using Uncle Howdy.